History is filled with warriors who would make anyone run away in fear. From the Mongols to the Assyrians, these fighters were terrifying for a reason, and their legacies continue to haunt the pages of history. Take the Mongols, for instance, led by the infamous Genghis Khan. They were not just skilled horsemen, they were masters of psychological warfare. Under Khan's command, the Mongols were responsible for the mass extermination of approximately 40 million people. Their reputation for brutality preceded them, with tales of horrific cruelty spreading faster than their riders could travel. One Italian bishop, Master Roger, was a fortunate survivor of the Mongol invasion of Hungary. He recounted the chilling moment he learned of their approach, feeling the cold sweat of death as he imagined his murderers. The Mongols would often celebrate their victories in gruesome ways, such as crushing surviving enemies beneath their banquet tables. This ruthless nature contributed to the Mongol Empire growing from humble beginnings to the largest contiguous empire in history. The Mongols were expert bowmen and diplomats, adept at espionage, which allowed them to adopt their enemies' tactics and technology. Their ability to ride for days without stopping, even resorting to cutting their horses' necks to drink their blood, showcased their relentless determination. The sheer adaptability of these nomadic warriors made them a formidable force, striking fear into the hearts of those who crossed their path. Then there are the Assyrians, who transformed from a small trading city-state in Mesopotamia into the world's first empire through sheer military might. Their soldiers were not just organized, they were feared for their brutal tactics and innovative warfare strategies. The Assyrians were renowned for their abilities as charioteers, cavalry, bowmen, and lancers. They engineered movable siege towers and battering rams, allowing them to conquer cities with terrifying efficiency. One Assyrian king recorded his own victory with an inscription detailing the slaughter of 3,000 fighting men, boasting of the gruesome methods he employed. He cut off hands, noses, and ears, gouged out eyes, and created piles of heads as trophies. Another Assyrian king, Ashurnasirpal II, took brutality to new heights. He described how he flayed the chiefs of a conquered city and displayed their skins on a pillar at the city gate. He impaled some on stakes while others were burned alive. His chilling accounts of conquest included cutting off limbs and torturing captives in ways that would make anyone shudder. The Assyrians were a trained professional army in a time when that was not the norm, and their reputation for cruelty was so profound that neighboring city-states trembled at the thought of an Assyrian invasion. Vikings, too, struck terror into the hearts of many across Europe. Known for their ruthless raids, they targeted monasteries and towns, leaving destruction in their wake. A Frankish monk lamented the endless stream of Vikings who plundered cities like Paris, Bordeaux, and Limoges without mercy. The Vikings were not just mindless raiders. They were also skilled craftsmen, building dragon-headed longships and exquisite swords. Their ability to travel vast distances made them a significant force, with descendants reaching as far as Baghdad and North America. In battle, some Vikings fought with such fury that they became known as berserkers, a term that gave rise to the word berserk. These warriors believed they could transform into werewolves, gaining superhuman powers on the battlefield. Their fearsome reputation was not just based on their combat skills, it was also rooted in their complete disregard for religious institutions. They looted and destroyed places of worship, further instilling fear in those who encountered them. Each of these warrior groups had unique strategies and terrifying stories that made them unforgettable. Whether through sheer brutality, psychological tactics, or relentless raids, they left a mark on history that still resonates today. The fear they instilled in their enemies is a testament to their power and ruthlessness. In the end, it's clear that history's most terrifying warriors were not just skilled fighters, they were masters of fear. Their legacies remind us of the darker sides of human nature and the lengths to which some will go for power and dominance. The stories of the Mongols, Assyrians, and Vikings serve as chilling reminders of how fear can be wielded as a weapon, shaping the course of history and leaving an indelible mark on the world. These warriors may have faded into the past, but their terrifying tales continue to echo through time, reminding everyone of the ferocity that once ruled the battlefield.